Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Nos programmes offrent plusieurs langues. Veuillez visiter suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Nuestros programas ofrecen varios idiomas. Visiten suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Chương trình của chúng tôi cung ứng nhiều ngôn ngữ. Xin xem suprememastertv.com/schedule.
The mother of Bright Eyes is now Liberation Bodhisattva. Bright Eyes herself is now Earth-Store Bodhisattva. He has been extending his compassion and sympathy like that from distant aeons onward by making vows as many as Ganges sands to rescue vast numbers of beings. Then he make vow again and again, same one, to rescue others before he became Buddha.
Please keep watching to find out more.
Supreme Master Ching Hai's lectures are not a complete meditation instruction. Please do not try alone. For free of charge guidance, please visit godsdirectcontact.org or contact any of our centers near you.
Today's episode will be presented in English with subtitles in Arabic, Aulacese, also known as Vietnamese, Chinese, Czech, English, French, German, Hindi, Hungarian, Indonesian, Japanese, Korean, Malay, Mongolian, Persian, Polish, Portuguese, Punjabi, Russian, Spanish, Telugu, and Thai. Assalamu alaikum means peace be upon you in Arabic. My name is Jamila. The loving people of Yemen thank Allah for meticulously tending to your every need. Yemen is a country just south of Saudi Arabia, situated at the entrance to the Bab el-Mandeb Strait, which links the Red Sea to the Indian Ocean. It has plenty of landmarks to explore. One notable site is the UNESCO World Heritage City of Shibam Hadramaut, a remote desert town of tall, densely packed mud brick buildings, part of the 16th century walled city of Shibam. It is the home of the world's first high-rise buildings, built of mud brick in 300 AD. These tower houses, adjacent to the woody floodplain, were designed to protect the people from high tides. Then there are the Tarim Palaces, another memorable landmark, which is a collection of 30 mud brick mansions, all decorated in Art Nouveau, Deco, Rococo, Neoclassical, and modernist styles. Regarded as one of the oldest centers of civilization, Yemen has many spiritual monuments. The Grand Mosque is one of the most important mosques in the Islamic world, constructed with wooden ceilings and amber decorations during the life of the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. Another important mosque is the Nation Mosque, which is meant to symbolize both Islamic and Yemeni heritage, and was built to withstand all the elements, including time. With equal beauty, the modern Aslan Mosque is symbolic of the past, the present, and the future interfused together, as it bridges the gap between Yemen's ancient civilization and modern technology. It is a delight to share a glimpse of Yemen's natural wonders with you, caring viewers. We wish your days to be filled with happiness and harmony. For over 3 decades, Supreme Master Ching has illuminated our world with her divine teachings. A fully enlightened master, she imparts the Guanyin method of meditation to those desiring to immediately discover God's nature within and to achieve in one lifetime eternal liberation from the cycle of transmigration. The Guanyin method has been practiced by all enlightened masters, such as the worshipped world-honored one, Shakyamuni Buddha, the worshipped Son of God, Jesus Christ, the venerated master and philosopher, Confucius, the venerated Lord, Krishna, the venerated master and philosopher, Lao Tzu, the venerated Lord, Mahavira, the beloved Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, the first Sikh Guru, Sri Guru Nanak Dev Ji, and many more. Supreme Master Ching emphasizes that if we always remember God, render selfless service to others, and follow the laws of the universe, we will reach our highest potential as humans and truly understand our purpose on earth. She is an extraordinary living example of compassion, regularly sending material and financial assistance, as well as love, to refugees, the homeless, natural disaster victims, and others needing relief. Supreme Master Ching is deeply grateful to the beloved God for all the financial help, comfort, and support to the afflicted and needy, and or any good cause over the years, as a humble vessel for his compassion and love toward his precious children. Supreme Master Ching respectfully thanks all special individuals, organizations, leaders, and governments for all your genuine, loving, ongoing support. May heaven bless you forevermore. We, the Supreme Master Ching International Association members, are also sincerely grateful for your expressive kindness, wishing you the best. Supreme Master Ching receives love and recognition from various organizations, media, governments, and individuals, as well as many awards from them, such as the 2006 Gusi Peace Prize, considered the Nobel Peace Prize of the East, the World Spiritual Leadership Award in 1994, the Mahavir Award in 2008, February 22nd and October 25th, both proclaimed as the Supreme Master Ching Day, an honorary citizen of the United States, etc., and has been honored throughout the years with numerous other awards and accolades for her outstanding philanthropic and humanitarian deeds. etc. We apologize for not being able to show many other awards and honors for lack of space and time. Supreme Master Ching Hai respectfully thank all special individuals, organizations, leaders, and governments for all your genuine, loving, ongoing support. May heaven bless you forevermore. We, the Supreme Master Ching Hai International Association members, are also sincerely grateful for your expressive kindness, wishing you the best. A true voice for our beautiful animal friends. Supreme Master Ching Hai promotes the peaceful and loving plant-based diet and invasions, with humanity's awakening to the sacredness of all life, a tranquil and glorious all-vegan world, where animals and people live in blissful harmony. Her initiatives to spread the vegan trend are diverse and have included alternative living flyer distribution, the international vegan restaurants Loving Heart, vegan food product companies, vegan fur products, Supreme Master Television, as well as regularly speaking to influential government and media leaders, and participating in televised conferences on climate change, etc. Whether we're aware of it or not, her efforts have had an enormous influence on global awareness of the animal-friendly lifestyle and how this benevolent way can bring lasting peace among nations, while saving our planet from climate change and disasters. Over the years, Supreme Master Ching Hai has traveled worldwide, from the Americas to Africa, from Europe to Oceania, and held hundreds of discourses with the public and her disciples on a variety of spiritual topics. Today, we are blessed to present one of these insightful lectures entitled Earth Store Bodhisattva Sutra, Contemplating the Karmic Conditions of Beings, Part 5 of 6, on Between Master and Disciples, given in English, on August 9, 2015 in France.
The Arahant took pity on Bright Eyes and used an expedient device. He urged Bright Eyes, saying, with sincere resolve, be mindful of pure lotus eyes, thus come one, in the Buddha, and also make carved and painted images of him. By doing so, both the living and the dead will be rewarded. That Buddha is still in the world, right? Yeah. Okay. So this is one of his disciples. This Arhat was a disciple of pure lotus eyes, thus come one, when he is in the world, in this world, manifested in the world. Okay. So, Bright Eyes heard that, quickly renounced everything she loved, and swiftly commissioned painted image of the Buddha. Then she made offering before them. The reverence she felt moved her to tears, and she wept in grief as she beheld and bowed to the Buddha. Suddenly, near the end of the night, in a dream she saw that Buddha's body, dazzling gold in color, and as large as Mount Sumeru, the big mountain in India, emitting great light. He said, the Buddha in the vision said to Bright Eyes, your mother will be born in your household before long, and as soon as that infant can feel hunger and cold, it will speak. Just born, and speak again. Shortly thereafter, a maidservant in the house bore a son who spoke before he was 3 days old. I ask you again, how come all the miracle happened in India? Same one before, right? Yeah. Lowering his head and weeping, he said to Bright Eyes, the servant's son, the karmic conditions we create during our lives and deaths result in retributions that we ourselves must undergo. I was your mother and have been in darkness for a long, long time. Since you and I parted, I have repeatedly fallen into the great hells. Upon receiving the power of your blessings, I have gained rebirth as a servant's child with a short lifespan. Meaning he's gonna die soon, yeah. 13 years from now, I will fall into the evil paths again. Do you have some way to free me so that I can avoid them? Meaning, although she's been rescued and reborn as a human child again, but she will, after she dies, at 13 years of age, she will go back to hell again, if nothing changed in between. At least she's given a chance, So maybe she can change. The human's life is precious. Only being in human life, you can change your destiny easier. Yeah. If you're in hell, then it's impossible. If you're in animals kingdom, also very difficult. When Bright Eyes heard those words, she knew without a doubt that they were her mother's, choked with emotion and sobs. She said to the servant's child, since you are my mother, you should know your own past offenses. What karma did you create that caused you to fall into the evil paths, meaning to hell? The maidservant's child answered, I am undergoing retribution for 2 kinds of karma. First, killing, and second, slandering. Yes. Had I not received the blessings you earned to rescue me from hell, I would not yet be released from that karma. Wow. Yeah? This is really filial to mother by doing this. So Bright Eyes ask, what happens in the hells when beings undergo retribution for their offenses? The maidservant's servant babies, answer, 3 days old and talking. The maidservant's sons answered, I can't bear to speak of the ways in which beings suffer for their sins. Even if I lived for 100,000 years, I would find it hard to talk about and finish it. When Bright Eyes heard that, she wept bitterly and spoke into space, saying, I vow that my mother will be released from the hells forever. At the end of these 13 years, she will be finished with her heavy offenses, sins, karma, yeah, and will not go back to the evil paths, evil places, hell, yeah. O Buddhas of the 10 directions, with your compassion and sympathy, please listen to the vast and mighty vow that I am making for the sake of my mother. If my mother will never again enter the 3 evil paths, lower birth, suffering birth, or also including hell, yeah. Never again be born into low stations, then here before the image of pure lotus eyes, thus come one. I vow that from this day on, throughout billions of aeons, I will respond to all beings who are undergoing suffering for their offenses in the hells, or the 3 evil paths of any world, the whole universe. Wow, what a great vow. I vow to rescue them from the bad destinies of the hells, hungry ghosts, animals, and the like. Only after beings with such retributions have all become Buddhas will I myself achieve proper enlightenment. What a great vow. After making that vow, she clearly heard pure lotus eyes, thus come one, said to her, Bright Eyes, Your own great compassion and sympathy is well extended to your mother by this mighty vow that you are making, just to rescue a mother. What a daughter, huh? My contemplation shows me that after 13 years, your mother will be finished with this retribution and will be born a Brahman with a lifespan of 100 years. Brahman, first caste of India. After that retribution, she will be born in the land of no concern with a lifespan of uncountable aeon. Wow. That means in that land you don't worry about anything. You be happy, have no concern, no worry. Yeah. Later, she will realize the fruition of Buddhahood and cross over people, meaning liberate people and God, numbering as sand grains in the Ganges. The mother will also become Bodhisattva or Buddha kind. Yeah. Yeah, realize the fruition of Buddhahood means she became Buddha, the mother herself. Shakyamuni Buddha told Samadhi self-mastering king, the Arhat, whose blessings help bright eyes then, is now inexhaustible intention Bodhisattva. The mother of bright eyes is now liberation Bodhisattva. Bright eyes herself is now Earth-store Bodhisattva. He has been extending his compassion and sympathy like that from distant aeons onward by making vows as many as Ganges sands to rescue vast numbers of beings. Mean he make vow again and again, same one, to rescue others before he became Buddha. But now the Shakyamuni Buddha told him before, if you rescue as many beings as you can until that Buddha come out, then I will also certify you as Buddha again. So it's not limitless. Now he will become Buddha. Maybe aeons of aeons of aeons, aeons of aeons of aeons later. Yeah. My God, what a patience. Men and women in the future might fail to do good deeds and only do evil, may not believe in cause and effect, may indulge in sexual misconduct and false speech, may use divisive and harsh speech, and may slander the great vehicle. Beings with karma like that should certainly fall into bad destinies. But if they encounter good and wise advisors who exhort them and lead them quickly to take refuge with the Earth-store Bodhisattva, those beings will just as quickly be released from their retributions in the three evil paths. If those beings are resolved and respectful, if they behold, bow to, and praise the Bodhisattva, and if they make offerings of flowers, incense, clothing, jewels, food, and drink to him, they will enjoy supremely wonderful bliss in the heavens for billions of aeons. When their blessing in heavens ends and they are born as humans, they will have the potential to be leaders of nations throughout billions of aeons, who are able to remember all aspects of causes and effects from previous lives. Wow, what a blessing. O Samadhi self-mastery king, Earth-store Bodhisattva has such inconceivable, great, awesome spiritual power that he uses expansively for the benefit of all beings. All of you Bodhisattvas should remember this sutra, this story, yeah, and proclaim and widely spread it. Samadhi self-mastery king said to the Buddha, world honored one, please do not be concerned. We billions of bodhisattvas, mahasattvas, based on the Buddha's awesome spiritual strength, will certainly proclaim this sutra widely throughout Jambudvipa for the benefit of beings, this planet. Having spoken thus to the world honored one, Samadhi self-mastery King Bodhisattva put his palms together, respectfully bowed and withdrew. At that time, the four heavenly kings arose from their seats, put their palms together respectfully, and said to the Buddha, "World honored one, Erstwhile Bodhisattva has been making such great vows from distant aeon onward. Why is it that up to now he has not yet finished taking being across, liberating all beings?" What kind of question? Even you can answer. No need ask Buddha, right? What would you say? Huh?
He wants to still save it.
He wants to save beings. What would you answer? Yeah.
Yeah, the same. He want to save.
He wants to continue saving beings.
So many beings.
Yeah, that's correct. Too many.
So many. He wants.
Yeah. And then they sin again and again, and then children born again, and grandchildren, and all that. And why does he continue to renew his vast and mighty vows? Please, word honored one, explain that for us. The four heavenly kings don't know this? I wonder. So heavenly kings are not all that great, huh? Maybe they know, but they want to ask for the sake of others around there, and also for beings on this planet. Maybe they know, but they just ask for the sake of others who don't know, huh? Like the ghosts, and the assembly is great with all kinds of mixed beings, right? Not just kings of heavens, but ghosts, Asura, Yaksa king, all that. The Buddha told the four heavenly kings, "Excellent, excellent. Now to bring benefit to you and to extend that benefit to people and gods of the present and future, I will speak about how Earth-Store Bodhisattva uses his compassion and sympathy within the paths of birth and death in Jambudvipa, in the Saha world, to rescue, take across, and liberate beings who are undergoing sufferings for their offenses." The four heavenly kings replied, "Please, world honored one, we would like to hear about his work." The Buddha told the four heavenly kings thus, "From distant aeons onward to the present, Earth-Store Bodhisattva has been taking across and liberating numerous beings. Since what he vows to do is still not finished, he continues with compassion and sympathy to help beings suffering for their offenses in this world. Moreover, he sees the ceaseless tangle of their causes extending on through infinite future aeons. Because of that, he renews his vows again. Thus, in this Saha world, on the continent of Jambudvipa, this Bodhisattva teaches and transforms beings by means of billions of experience devices. He used countless means to help them." Let's check. Oh my God. More. Oh, more or less one more page. Four heavenly kings, listen well to the killers. Earth-Store Bodhisattva says that short lifespans will be the retribution. To robbers, he says that poverty and acute suffering of shortage, of necessity, will be the retribution. To those who indulge in improper sex, he says that rebirth as the pigeons or mandarin drakes, what is that? Or ducks, will be the retribution. To those who use harsh speech, he says that quarreling families will be the retribution. To those who slander, he says that being tongueless and having cankerous mouth will be the retribution. This is slander normal being, each other, but if slander the Buddha, then it's not like this. You go to, forever hell, you knew already. Okay. To the hateful, he said that being ugly and crippled will be the retribution. To the stingy, he says that not getting what they seek will be the retribution. To the gluttons, greedy to eat, He says that hunger, thirst, and sickness of the throat will be the retribution. Lemon juice, good for the voice, huh? To those who oppose their parents, he says that being killed in natural disasters will be the retribution. Just to oppose your parents, make them sad and, feeling hurt when the children disobedient and do bad things. So you will die in natural disasters.
Charming viewers, we appreciate your company for today's episode entitled Earth's Stool Bodhisattva Sutra, Contemplating the Karmic Conditions of Beings, Part 5 of 6, on Between Master and Disciples. Coming up next is Unity in Diversity Through the Vegan Diet. Interview with Father Anthony Chang-Sang-Loy, Vegan, Part 1 of 3, on Words of Wisdom, right after noteworthy news. Please stay tuned to Supreme Master Television for more positive programming. May you always be guided by divine wisdom.
Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule and suprememastertv.com/BMD.